Hey, Colabcoaching, ready to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. Week number 2 of the decision series. So excited to get into this week because last week we scratched the surface. This week we're going to go a little bit deeper and you'll see why. So without any further delay, the question/thought I have for you this week is, who is in control of your decisions? Who is in control of your decisions? Now, when you think about that question, I'm pretty sure you're thinking, okay, David, I feel like I'm the master of my fate. I'm the person that controls my destiny. It's all me. Is it? Is it really? Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because I want you to think about some of the things I'm going to say, and I want you to ask the same question to yourself at the end of this video. So, choice and decisions. I feel like choice and decisions have two completely different definitions, and I'm going to explain why. So, choice is an act that you make based on what you feel like is best for you, or you feel like someone has told you is best for you. Decisions is something that is the aftermath of that choice, and something that you have to accept or you choose not to accept. That's where you could continue to make different choices to change those decisions. That's completely fine as well. But when it comes to your life, I feel that choice and decision has to depend on you. Now, in reality, since you were a baby, there were a lot of people making decisions for you. When you were a child, your parents or your guardians were the one making decisions for you. When you were a teenager, it was the teachers at your school and your parents, your guardians, and the friends. They were helping to make decisions for you or with you or things of that nature. When you're in a long-term relationship or you're married, your significant other is the person that's collaborating with you on decisions based on your relationship. All of these are fine. What I'm focusing on today is literally the decisions you make for your personal growth. Listen to me. I had to learn this myself. This was something I had to learn. The fact of the matter is that we tend to allow a lot of people in our lives sway us into the choices that we make. Peer pressure is a good example for that, but there's also other situations as well, such as you having a conversation with someone. They suggest something for your life. You decide to make that choice based on those suggestions, and the decisions come after that. What I'm trying to tell you is that you were born with the control and the power of your choice. Since you were a baby, you even had this power, because when you were a baby, you cried when you wanted something, when you didn't like something, when someone was doing something to you didn't like, or you weren't comfortable. These are all choices. You decided to cry, so to alert your parents or your significant guardians of the choices that they made and the choices that you want to make for your life as a baby. And that intensifies, and that whole situation intensifies, especially when you become an adult. So the problem that I've seen, especially with myself, is that we live our lives based on cruise control most of the time. It's sad, but it's true. The reason why I say this is because we tend to allow other people to make choices for us, and those decisions are affecting us. Now, let's break this down. You may think that you're working this job and your boss does not have power over you, or you feel like your boss has power over you. It's because you allowed your boss to have power over you. Your family members are in your business and they're telling you what to do, and you start to listen to them. You allow them to have an effect on your life. Your significant other is telling you something that you don't particularly like, and you allow that to continue to happen in your life. These are all choices that you make. Now, when you start to get into situations where you like the choices that other people are telling you, you're going to live in cruise control. It takes a lot more effort to make a choice and decision for yourself than it does for you to just follow what other people are telling you what to do. Simple as that. And you know it to be true. If someone gave you a blueprint right now to live your life perfectly, you're going to take it. You're not even going to make a decision. You're going to make that choice to follow that decision, and then you're going to run with it based on what other people told you. The reason why I feel like this is such a problem is because once you start to allow other people to make a choice for you, and you start to allow them to make those decisions for you, your identity starts to go away. Your personality starts to go away. You become a sheep among the herd. You become a person within the sea of other people. Your uniqueness, your talents, your gifts that make you special start to diminish, or you start to not even try to strengthen them because you're so happy, or you feel so content with the choices that other people are telling you to make. Because as I said last week, ultimately you're the person that's giving the stamp of approval, the check. You're the person that's saying, okay, I'm gonna go with it. No one can force your hand, unless certain situations that I'm not gonna get into. But on a day-to-day basis, no one can force your hand unless you say yes. Even if you are in a very dangerous situation, you still have a choice. Either you decide to run or to stay. It's all up to you. I want you to realize the power should be back to you and not to other people. Yes, other people can influence you, as I said before. Yes, other people can guide you and lead you, as I said before. But the person who should be in control should always be you, because it allows you to understand that you are a priority in your life. Not to say that you have to be narcissistic, as I said last week, that you have to be the priority 100% of the time. But it means that you have recognized your worth, you have recognized how special you are, you have recognized the value that you have, because you deserve to choose things for yourself, not to let other people make those decisions for you. That's what we're losing, and that's what I had to realize in my own life, because I was literally letting my parents tell me what to do, letting friends tell me what to do, me just being quiet in the corner and just listening to other people and then acting after I heard them speak. No, you have to, yes, let all those people talk to you if you want to. Let them all talk to you. But take the pieces that you think are valuable, take the things that are not valuable, discard them, and you decide on what you want to do next. That's what you have to realize 100% of the time. Now, of course, there are instances where you're collaborating with your significant other. They may have an awesome idea. Okay, I choose to go with that idea. Or you're at work and a coworker gives you a great idea for a project or whatever it may be. You're like, okay, I decide to go with that decision. Or your parents gave you some great wisdom, pastor, elderly, telling you great things, and they're putting a lot of wisdom into your life and discernment, and you get it. You get it, and it's important, and you decide to make that choice. But what I want you to remember is that you can't tell them that it was them that decided it for you, because you have to do it yourself. Do it yourself so you can get the decisions you want, and that way you don't have regrets on what's next. Simple as that. So, if you're thinking about who is in control of your decisions, it should be you. It should be you. But is it? Think about it. Are you living your life on cruise control? Are you letting the choices and suggestions of other people in their lives sway you to make your own actions? Or are you taking what they're telling you, understanding it, and applying it to your own life in your own way? That way, the choices in your life is your own decisions. Are you allowing yourself to actually think about what's next for your life and then choosing that? Because that power of control of a choice and decision in your life has been always with you since you were born. It's just that we give that power away. Don't give that power away, because it's yours. Choose what you want, decide what you want, and live your life. Simple as that. So if you're struggling to figure out who is making that decision in your life, go ahead and message me. I'm the Colab Coach. I help people not only in intimate relationships, but relationships with their friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with themselves. Go to my website, yourcolabcoach.com. Fill out that checklist, that relationship checklist. That way you can see and pinpoint the issues that you're having that you need help with. Also, sign up for that 15-minute coaching session, free, to figure out if we're a good fit for each other. Simple as that. 15 minutes of your time. That's all it takes. Facebook, Colab Coaching. Instagram, Colab Coaching. All my videos and series are on YouTube. Just type in COLAB Coaching and you will find me. Also, I am one half of an amazing podcast with Heart and Soul Podcast. podcast. You can find us on any podcast station. If you cannot, let us know and we will add ourselves on there. With Heart and Soul Podcast on Instagram, with Heart and Soul Podcast on YouTube. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out. And once you find us on the podcast station, don't forget to add us so you don't miss out on our next episodes. We drop every Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. Wonderful day. Be safe out there. Choose and decide what you want in your life. It's your power.